This stock just exploded over 3,800% this morning by 10 a.m. Now, good morning, everybody. I hope you guys had an amazing day to start the new week. I know it was an awesome day today with Octo, and I want to break down every single trade from this morning on Octo and a couple of others as well that were amazing today. Now, a whole lot to break down, so make sure you do watch this full video. It's going to be a super informative video today, so definitely not one to skip out on because this is a historic move out there today on Octo. You don't see stuff like this every day or every year. This is crazy. I mean, again, really think about it. 3,800% by 10 a.m. is insane. So let's go and break it down here for you guys here. It is insane. Today was a crazy day. I cannot believe it. So we're actually going to come back to Octo in a second. I want to go in order here with how the day happened. Now, I came into the open today knowing, here's the one thing, is we had Octo up so big in pre-market. I was looking at it and I said, no, I don't really want to play this out of market open because it's so overextended. And I just didn't want to play it. I felt like it was going to halt down and that volume was going to go elsewhere. And I wanted to go where that volume was going to go. And I thought it was going to go to XAIR, which we'll look at here in a second. But GMPX also looked pretty good. It was on my pre-market watch list. And I got a pretty good little trade on it out of market open. Now, let me get my pen tool here for you so we can actually break this thing down together. And it was pretty good. It was pretty fruitful. I am not too mad about this. The first trade was pretty good. You can see we had these higher lows formed going up into the bell. I saw it set up in a really clean way going into market open. Took it off the flush for the break up higher. We got a nice break higher here, and I was able to take it with some good size from 30 cents to about 33 cents, back up into the previous high. But I left a lot of profit on the table. And that's the one thing was, well, I was trying to break the ice to start the week. Of course, this is the first trade of the new week. I'm trying to break the ice, get some profit cushion working. We see a massive runner on Octo in pre-market, so I've already got a little bit of frustration because I'm like, man, I just missed this massive play. And now I can't play it after market open just because it's so extended. And so it's really this balancing act of discipline here. And then I came back. I tried to take it off the pullbacks for a 1 minute breakup back to the previous high. I played it really well. I had, of course, smaller size up here, so I didn't give back all my profits. But, you know, played it pretty well. Didn't get that move higher, but either way, managed risk perfectly and very happy with the trade. Moving on from this, though, I know I was watching the XAIR, which I told everybody today on the live stream that it was going to be the big runner today. And I was also frustrated with this because I knew back in pre-market, I was looking at this and I said, man, this is my favorite setup for today. This thing's probably going to make a massive move out of the bell. And it ends up rocketing from $3 to $5 just about. And so I see it make the move here, and I was going to take it off the break at the opening range high, and I didn't take it there. I sort of hesitated a little bit because I was playing GMPX too, and so, again, you try to catch two, and guess what? You miss both of them. And so I was able to play it pretty well. You can see it up here. It put in place this range. After breaking out, you can see it broke out higher here off this past high and pulls back, puts in place a range. It pulls back to retest this range here, and you can see it confirms off the 90 MA. Well, after doing that, I'm sort of looking for this to hold. You can see like this here. I'm trying to look for it to hold off this trend line underneath. So as you can see here, I'm trying to look for it to hold off trend line support here off of, what do you have here? Sitting off of 410. So I took it here at 425, risking off 410 for the breakout 450. Got some really small profits taken through here, and then, of course, played this pullback fairly well between the 9 and 20 moving average. And so not too bad there. I was able to do something with that, and you can sort of see what I was looking for here, too, on the reclaim of trend. Check this out. And so, again, made something happen there, played it small, then, of course, took the break of this channel. And so this was just very choppy. All of these trades through here were extremely fast-paced, very base hit style setups. You can see all through here. Took a win over the highs, took a break even here. All through here, scalped the pullbacks freaking 5 times. Now, I played it for profit. Don't get me wrong. I had it here from 425 back to about 444. And so I played it really well. But the big thing here is the mental weight overhead of knowing that Octo is squeezing, and I'm having a hard time trying to understand that, look, I can't go play that because it's so extended. I don't want to go chase that and get stuck in a halt down on a Monday morning, and then it just puts you in this weird spot. And so you've got to do what's right at the end of the day long term. And so I know I'm trying to make something happen here. I'm trying so hard to make something happen. I make some money on this, right? It's not a big picture opportunity. We're sort of stuck in a range here chopping around, but I play it really well. And the candles here were disgusting. Look at this candle here where it pops to 466, tanks to 4. This thing was trading like crap, but I still made something happen here. And then after this, I went to go trade SKYQ. We'll get to Octo here next. Check this out. This is where stuff starts to get interesting. So we have this reclaim trend. Take a look. We have the bottoms put in here, and it reclaims over view out. I'm taking it here for the break back higher. And then we have Octo begin to move out of its halt. And so Octo pulls back, and it's looking really freaking good. And so I say, let's just move on from this. I took it for a very quick win here, and then we went over to Octo. And this is where the whole morning turned completely around. I saw Octo, and my big thing here was I didn't want to take it here or here. because look how far away the 90 MA is. Just major extension. Now, of course, we're not trading the VWAP here because the VWAP at this point was, I forget where it even was, somewhere much lower than current price. And so trying to trail off the moving average here, and we just knew that it was so extended. If I was to take it here off the 90 MA, 27 bucks, I'd be risking off 23. I'm risking like 4 or 5 bucks a share. So just no thank you. And so finally, price pulls up, tightens up off of the moving average, and after consolidating for a little bit, it tries to break to the upside here. We put in this higher low, gets super tight here, giving me a perfect spot to take this trade on the breakout. And so I take it here, risking off the previous low. I take it here at 31 bucks, risking off of 29, so not even $1.50 of risk. Able to take some pretty good share size on it because of that reason. But even then, you're still kind of limited because you're still risking $1.50 per share. And wow, this thing just doesn't stop. It halts up, and I capture it from 31 all the way to 52 bucks a share. So I did pretty well here. I played here on the simple 1 minute flag break off the 90 MA as it tightened up, risking the bottom of this last candle for the break up higher. And what a freaking move, man. This was absolutely insane. You do not get moves like this very often. And while I missed the move in pre-market, this was still a 23-point move, which I want you to really think about. When's the last time you've had a 23-point move? I know it's been a long time for me. This is something that happens only a couple of times a year, if that. This is crazy. Just insane. And so this was amazing. This turned the day around. This got my confidence back. And then from here, I really took it up to that next level. Now, I try to come back here and take some small little trades for the break back up through those highs. It didn't really do that. I traded with very small size through here. Either way, protecting my profits. But this was amazing. I'm very happy with this. After this, we actually went back over to SKYQ and then took the day up to new highs here. Take a look. I'm telling you, once we got cooking, that's usually how it goes. You get that momentum built up, and then you're just home free. So you see here, we played it the same way that I played it earlier. We had the reclaim of support here off of, let me give you a specific level, off of 68 cents. And so after confirming, I took the simple little entry here for the breakback higher. I took it here at 73 cents, risking off that 68 level. And I got to move here, as you can see, to about 79 cents. My concern is we had these previous highs sitting up here underneath 80 cents, so I took a full profit. Of course, go figure, it breaks up and hits $1 from a 71-cent entry. That would have been amazing, but it is what it is, hindsight 2020. But it pulls back off moving average, and guess what? I take a beautiful entry, risking off the 90 MA. Again, this could not be any better. 90 cents. Risking off 85, and I get a break here back to $1.05. And so, again, I get a beautiful trade here, playing off the simple 1 minute pullback off the 90 MA. Could not get much better than this. And again, just so unbelievably happy with this here as well. Played it right over the previous 5 day. Take a look. This is perfect. Look at this. So just amazing. It's one of those things I look at today, and I really get zoomed out. And today really could have gone either way. But it's that one trade is all you need to make your day. And I waited, and all I can say is just thank goodness. I pivoted away from SKYQ at the perfect moment to execute this amazing opportunity here for a 23-point move to the upside. So stuff like this is crazy, and I would be extremely happy, guys, because this right here is going to set the tone for the rest of the week. This right here will bring volume back into small caps in a massive way. This is what we call a black swan event. This thing comes out of the blue, almost 4,000% move. Is almost unheard of in a single day. It's insane. So really put it into perspective, zoom out, take a look at this here, guys, because it is insane. And all I know is I'm super excited for what's to come the rest of the week. So that being said, that is my morning recap. I hope you guys had an amazing day today. I know it was a pretty good day today. I know the team did amazing today. And so for that reason, I couldn't ask for anything more. Super blessed, super grateful. I'm ready to go into tomorrow and do it all over again, hopefully with some new and better opportunities with better risk to reward, because Octo did carry a bit of risk today, but still executed to a T. That being said, if you did learn something from this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if they want to learn how to trade stocks just like this too. And as always, make sure to claim your 7-day free trial to watch me trade stocks just like this in real time every single day and get watch list, alerts, education, chat room access, and so much more. And all that said, I hopefully will see you guys there for an amazing day tomorrow with the market getting hot again. This is a historic day in the market.